In Islam, the words of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, are very important. They serve as a guiding light for Muslims around the world, helping them navigate through life's challenges and decisions. Muslims call his words hadith. These hadiths are collected in various books and are studied extensively by scholars and laypeople. For instance, Imam Abu Hanifa is known to have said, "If a hadith is found to be authentic, that is my madhab." This shows his dedication to following the Prophet's guidance above his own interpretations. In Islam, nobody's word, be it an imam, scholar, or any authority, can be placed above the word of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. This principle is firmly rooted in the Islamic belief system, which holds that the Prophet's words, hadith, and actions, sunnah, are divinely guided and must be followed without question when authentic. The Qur'an itself underscores the authority of the Prophet's words in several verses. Surah An-Nisa, 459. Obey Allah and obey the Messenger and those in authority among you. But if you disagree over anything, refer it to Allah and the Messenger. This verse makes it clear that the ultimate source of guidance is Allah and His Messenger, and in case of disagreement, the final reference must always be to Allah, the Qur'an, and the Messenger, the Sunnah. Surah Al-Ahzab, 33-36. It is not fitting for a believer, man or woman, when a matter has been decided by Allah and His Messenger, to have any option about their decision. They help us understand how to live good lives. By following the Hadith, Muslims can learn the importance of compassion, honesty, and integrity. One famous Hadith talks about hypocrisy. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "The signs of a hypocrite are three. When he speaks, he lies. When he makes a promise, he breaks it. When he is entrusted with something, he betrays that trust." This hadith emphasizes the traits of dishonesty, deceit, and unreliability as characteristics of hypocrisy in a person's behavior. According to Islamic teachings, avoiding these traits is crucial for maintaining personal integrity and trustworthiness. There is also an extended version of this hadith where a fourth characteristic is added. Whenever he quarrels, he behaves in an imprudent, evil, and insulting manner. This hadith is often quoted to remind Muslims of the dangers of insincerity. Hypocrisy is when we say one thing but do another. It is a form of deceit that can harm both individuals and communities. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, warned us about hypocrisy. He emphasized the importance of aligning our actions with our words. He said it is dangerous for our faith. Hypocrisy can erode trust and weaken the bonds of the Muslim community. This hadith is important for all Muslims. It serves as a constant reminder to be true to our beliefs and to practice what we preach. It reminds us to be sincere. Sincerity is a cornerstone of faith, and it is essential for spiritual growth. Our actions should match our words. When we say we believe in kindness, we should act kindly towards others. If we say we believe in God, we should act like we do. Our faith should be evident in our daily actions, reflecting the teachings of Islam in every aspect of our lives. In Islam, the punishment for hypocrisy, nifaq, is severe, and the Qur'an explicitly mentions the fate of hypocrites in the hereafter. Hypocrites are those who outwardly display belief in Islam but hide disbelief. The Qur'an says, "Indeed, the hypocrites will be in the lowest depths of the fire, and you will never find for them a helper." Surah An-Nisa 4:145. This verse highlights that hypocrites will suffer in the worst part of hell, even lower than open disbelievers, kafar, because their deception and insincerity are considered especially grievous sins. Hypocrisy is considered particularly dangerous in Islam because it undermines trust within the Muslim community and poisons faith. The hypocrites pretended to be believers while working against the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and the Muslims, making their actions even more harmful. The Quran describes the hypocrites as deserving of the lowest rank of hell, refers to those who practice deceit and act differently in front of different groups of people, which is a key trait of hypocrites. Thus, both the Quran and the Hadith emphasize the serious consequences of hypocrisy, and the hypocrite's punishment in hell is one of the most severe warnings in Islamic teachings. Hypocrisy today is a timeless struggle. Hypocrisy is a danger for all humans. It doesn't discriminate. It affects people from all walks of life, regardless of their background or beliefs. We can be tempted to care too much about what others think. This constant pressure can lead us to compromise our values and integrity. In today's world, it's easy to fall into the trap of hypocrisy. The fast-paced nature of modern life often pushes us to present a facade. Social media makes us want to present a perfect image. The curated lives we see online can make us feel inadequate and push us to be someone we're not. We can be tempted to lie or cheat to get ahead. The competitive nature of our society often rewards deceit over honesty, but the hadith about hypocrisy is still relevant. These timeless teachings remind us of the importance of sincerity and truthfulness. It reminds us to be true to ourselves. In moments of quiet reflection, we can reconnect with our core values and beliefs. Our faith should guide our actions every day. By staying true to our principles, we can navigate the complexities of life with integrity and grace. Actions speak louder than words. True belief is not just about words, it's about what we do. Our actions show what we really believe. Allah knows what is in our hearts. When we live with sincerity, we find peace. We don't need to pretend to be someone we're not. We can be true to ourselves and to our faith. Islam teaches us to be the same on the inside and the outside. Our actions should reflect our beliefs. This is how we live a life of integrity. Aligning our faith and actions is a lifelong journey. It is not something that happens overnight, but rather a continuous process that requires dedication and perseverance. It takes effort and self-reflection. We must take the time to look within ourselves, to understand our true intentions and desires. We must constantly check ourselves and ask, are my actions reflecting my beliefs? Am I living in a way that is true to my faith and values? By being mindful of our intentions and striving for sincerity, we can avoid the pitfalls of hypocrisy and live a life that is pleasing to Allah and true to ourselves. Sincerity is the key to aligning our faith and actions. Let us strive to be people of integrity, whose actions always reflect the beauty of our faith. Let us support one another in this journey, encouraging each other to live authentically and with purpose.